I don't know if you guys are as tired as I am, but I don't want to hear it anymore with all of the magic and the gurus telling you they're going to make you rich in like 3 days and there's not much work you have to do and it's all going to be super easy and it doesn't matter, like they're going to do everything for you and I'm tired, y'all. I don't want to hear it no more. Right. Had this conversation with someone recently and, was telling me about like the services that they provide and all that great stuff. And the other day had message and was like, hey, how are you? I haven't spoken to you. And I'm like, hey, how are you? I said, I'm doing great. I have this big event coming up. The Women Who Lead event is coming. And I have like 30 speakers and they're speaking on all of this great stuff. And he's like, and I was like, how are you? Oh, I'm sitting in my mansion with my Ferrari outside and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I just can't. Right? Not because it's not great. Great. I'm so happy for them. Good for you. But I'm kind of sick and tired of the like get rich quick promises with coaching, and all that kind of stuff that happens. And I know that this is not something new to anyone. This is something that's been going on for so long. But at some point, you just want to show up authentically and vulnerable and real and just really help people with what they need and not have to hear those kind of shenanigans. Right. So anyway, today I wanted to just kind of break that down a bit. And so before we get into all of that great stuff, I wanted to really start by telling you about the Women Who Lead Summit and all of the stuff that is happening on the Women Who Lead Summit, because it has been a phenomenal experience meeting all of these amazing women, female coaches, 6 and 7 figure coaches who are just really doing their thing and helping people. And we're talking about so many things like how to build a magnetic online presence, like mastering social media, content that converts, leveraging email marketing, the power of collaborations. There's so many topics: discovering your niche, crafting your signature offer, personal branding that differentiates you, business automation. We're talking about mindset mastery, owning your power, overcoming overwhelm. All of this stuff is happening right now. It starts right now. You have to register to the Women Who Lead Summit. Okay. And the cool thing about it is that all of these women are doing it for free and they're giving you access and gifts for free. And the event to register is also for free. Everything is for free. It's to help you really navigate 2025 and to do it really, really well with all the tools, the resources, the everything you need, everything you need. Okay. And so if you want to register, I have the link in the show notes and also on the little ticker thing here happening right down here. You really need to be a part of this amazing event. Like I said, it's completely free. It is a 21-day full-on academy. It's a semi-live, meaning there'll be live sessions mixed in with some pre-recorded sessions so that you can get the content that you need over and over again to help you scale and grow your business. This is so important to me, especially because I help so many women with strategies on this and how to actually do this. So I see that my Instagram isn't working. Okay. I just saw the notification. Anywho, I'll do it from my phone. Um, so I really want you guys, especially those of you who are coming into this, right, and really trying to learn on how it is that you can build a successful business. I'm going to put Instagram right here so I can look at it. Okay. If you're on my YouTube, because I see that you are, some of you are, can you please just um, please make sure that you leave comments and I can look at your comments. Okay. All right. Here we go. So, the fast success myth is just a lie, right? So I see my Instagram right here, so I'm gonna be looking down a little bit because I see that my Instagram wasn't starting on my software, but that's fine. So, for those of you on YouTube and everything else, thank you so much for being there. I just realized that now the other Instagram isn't working. Whatever, it's fine. So, I want you to really take life on in the right way and take this business thing on in the right way and not have to, you know, sacrifice who you are, come at this in a negative and wrong way, lie about what you have, like all of that kind of stuff. Like, when I was speaking to this person and he was like, "Oh, I'm in my house right now, living my dream, and my Ferrari's outside and blah blah blah." I completely got turned off because I just want to show up authentically and help as many people as possible to really build the businesses that they want to build and not bullshit people. Like, I don't care if you're in a freaking mansion somewhere with your Ferrari outside. I asked you how you were doing. I didn't ask you what you had. Okay. So, like, this fast success thing, like the person that I'm talking about was promising me that I don't have to work but one day a week and I'll be a millionaire in like no time. It frustrates me. Okay. Because I've been in this game since 2002. And yes, I have a six-figure business and I'm hoping to scale it to 7, but it wasn't fucking easy. And I'm so tired of people trying to act like it is and then giving you and feeding you the line that success is so easy and they could just build it in 3 days and all will come. And let me tell you something. I'm not telling you that it's hard, but it has challenges and there are things you have to put in order. And the first thing to put in order is you. You have to put yourself in order, your belief system in order, your mindset in order. Okay. You have to do that. And then we start to build out the systems that you need to build your business and to do it consistently. Okay. And all of this stuff about how easy it is and how fast you can do it and blah, 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 will make you a millionaire in 3 days. I promise you they'll be a millionaire in 3 days because you're going to pay them an exuberant amount of money for them to give you that BS. And then they're going to be millionaires, but you're not, because you're going to realize very quickly that there's a lot that has to happen for you to get there. Now, are there 90-day roadmaps? Are there a way to start building your systems and creating buzz? Yes, of course. That's how coaches make their living, right? By showing you that there is transformation that is to be had. Okay. But the lie about it being overnight, that is a lie. Okay. And I am so done with that nonsense. So that's why I put together the Women Who Lead Summit, because I want to make sure that we give you real truth and strategies on what you need to actually succeed in this game. Okay. Not bull crap that somebody invented somewhere with AI that makes you think that you're going to be a millionaire in 3 days. Okay. I want real things, real solutions, real strategies, real topics, real things that are going to help you move forward. All right. So the Women Who Lead Summit is live and it's free. Okay. It's completely free to help you win and stop being lied to. Okay. So I gathered together the top 6 and 7 figure coaches to give you real tools and to give it to you for free because they're so amazing and they know my vision for giving impact this year. Okay. My impact this year is to make sure that I touch as many people as I can to help them win for 2025. My word of the year is impact. Okay. And so some of the topics that we're going to be touching at the Women Who Lead Summit is going to be overcoming overwhelm. We're going to talk about owning your power, stepping up in your personal branding, you're nurturing your entrepreneurial within, like all of that kind of stuff. We're going to talk about your niche. We're going to talk about crafting your signature offer, what that looks like, business 101, simplifying authentic vulnerability, converting your leads into clients. Like, we're doing all of that. Okay. And then some. There's so many topics, I can't even list them all. Why? Because I want to make sure that you understand that when you're stepping out of the employee mindset, okay, and you're getting into an entrepreneurial mindset, it is a different ball game. And I know that people keep telling you, hey, do this and you're going to be a millionaire. Do that and you're going to be wealthy. Do this and you're going to, not letting you know off the bat that it takes a year. It could take 2 years to build it up to a 6-figure. It could take a little less. It could take a little longer, but be honest. Okay. Just be honest, because it drives me nuts. It drives me crazy when I see it. It makes my skin crawl. Okay. Because when I speak to women who are coming on to work with me and onto my platform, and they're like, oh, I put a post out and I didn't get any likes, so this doesn't work. One post and you didn't get a like, so it doesn't work. Why? Because we've been lied to so much that now we're expecting microwave results when it's really a slow cooker. Okay. Now, can you be successful in shorter amounts of time? Of course. But it's with work, it's with sweat equity, it's with investing in yourself, it's with putting money in. All of those things are important for you to grow. But when somebody tells you that you're going to be super like wealthy in just a few days with their now proven their proven system, which will bring you hundreds and thousands of clients in 2 days, or you don't pay, or you get a refund, and blah blah blah. You know how many people I have spoken to who have fallen for that and then come to me and say, but I didn't get my money back. You didn't read the fine print, right? And so I don't want you to be deceived or lied to or manipulated or anything like that. When you are getting into a coaching business, a service-based business, you have to find your clients, find your niche, find the issue, find the problem, find the systems. All of those things are a part of it, okay? And so I just wanted to be honest and truthful with you, because for so long I cried myself to sleep. This isn't working. What's happening? Why is it going so slow? I don't understand. All of this stuff was happening, and all of these ugliness and all the unwanted behaviors, and not knowing why I wasn't good enough, and why I didn't have the right product, and why I couldn't get to my goals, and all of those things were holding me back. And I suffered, and I cried, and I was angry, and I spent over 150,000, almost $200,000 in coaching and systems and all that great stuff, just to discover that I was my own stopper, right? And to discover that, you know what? I need to stop doing it everybody else's way and do it my freaking way, and attract the right people to me and help those people, right? Because that's the goal. The goal is everything you've gone through in life, everything you've been through, everything that you have had to overcome is not just for you, it's also for the next person. All right. So you need to step up and like bring out what it is that you have within you. But it ain't going to happen in 2 days. Can I get an amen? Can I get an amen from somebody? Right? Because I don't want you to be manipulated and deceived. It's not going to happen in 2 days. You're not going to be wealthy in 2 days. And that's okay, because it's a process, and you're supposed to grow and learn and become better. Because if somebody gave you a business, here's your business, boom, and just gave you $1 million business, and you have never worked in $1 million business, you're going to fail, because you don't have the expertise and the sacrifice that it took to get to that $1 million. Right? Because we have to set our mind right. We got to set our strategies right. We got to do things correctly. And God sets you up correctly. And I know that at times it feels long. It feels so long, y'all. But it's not long at all. It's not long at all. I want you to think about your age right now. And some of you are older than me or younger than me. I'm 52. But when I think about how fast I got to 52, I used to think it was so long, and it wasn't. I'm here now. It got here fast, guys, fast. Okay. And it took me a while to build my business, but it's here now. It's here fast. Why? Consistency. Consistency, putting the right strategy together, the right people together, getting the right system together. But when somebody like just bullshits you, when they have, millions of dollars, and they have like all of these team, and the team is doing all their reels and their marketing and automation and figure things out for them, and they can hire the big gurus and all that great stuff, and they're in these $1 million masterminds. Yes, they're going to succeed because they're there, right? But they tend to forget how long it took them to get from where they were to where they are now. And then they share with you strategies that millionaires use. And some of them are great, and some of them will keep you hooked, because you're like, so if I do that, I'll do, okay, I did that. I'm still not seeing visibility. Okay, I did that. I'm still not seeing movement. Okay, I did that. I still don't have clients. Okay, I did that. You know what I'm saying? It takes momentum. It takes time. It takes consistency. It takes you getting out there. It takes you showing up for you. It takes you breaking down mindsets and barriers. And it takes you getting rid of shame. It takes you getting rid of unforgiveness. It takes you learning what your goals are, what your core values are. It takes you putting systems and automation pieces together. It takes so many things. Okay. So when somebody says to you, I'm going to build you your business, you don't even got to show up, everything's going to be great, here's your $1 million business because I did it. Just tell me how it works out for you. Okay. Just tell me how it works out for you. It never worked out for me, and I've spent over $150,000 or whatever it is in coaching. and in products and in courses and in whatever. Okay? So I want to make sure that you thrive the right way, that you actually thrive, right? That you actually show up for you consistently every day, that you wake up wanting to do what it is you want to do, that you are aligned with your purpose, and that you're not BS'd. Okay? I'm trying not to curse, but I know I've cursed a couple times already. I'm trying not to, though. Okay? But here's the thing. Fear is going to pop up. Discomfort is going to pop up. Your brain is going to say, heck to the no, we don't want to do this. Because when you are trying to do something new or grow something new or whatever, you are right now living in a microwave world, right? We're all social now. We're all on social media. We're all over the place. Everything's quick, 60-second reels, blah, 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 this and that. And what's happening is that we've adopted this mindset that we are to go viral and that we are supposed to do things fast and that we are blah, 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 and let's go. And then what happens when you don't? You feel defeated. You don't feel good enough. You start having FOMO. You feel like you can't achieve. You feel like you can't strive. You can't, all this ugliness things start coming out from inside of you because you've been manipulated and lied to about all of the amazingness, right? So it reminds me, I watched this guy, his name is Spencer. I can't remember his last name, but his name is Spencer, and he does like exposés and exposes all of the lies from these so-called gurus. And he really like digs down. He does a whole investigation. And there have been like one or two on his show in the past few years that I'm like, oh my God, I almost joined that program. I almost paid money to be in that program. And it turns out to be a whole effing scam, right? So that's to show you that you need to believe in you. And you need to invest in the right people doing the right things that are telling you the truth. This is going to take this. This is going to be step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. And you have to show up and you have to do it and you have to be consistent. And you have to. And I know that there's great coaches out there. Don't get me wrong. Let me tell you, I got 6 and 7 figure coaches on this Women Who Lead event that are phenomenal. Phenomenal. But they will also tell you that it took them trial and error, that it took them to learn systems, that it took them to learn how to navigate, to learn how to do ads, to learn how to do their niche, to learn how to find their people, to learn how to build a community, to learn how to build a coaching business, to learn how to build. There's so many pieces. Okay. And that's why I put this event together, because I wanted to make sure that you get all of the little pieces. Okay. You deserve that. You deserve somebody to be honest and truthful with you. You freaking deserve that. Okay. Because there's so much out there now on social media and on this YouTube and on Instagram. And there's long form, there's short form, there's this, there's that. There's so many things. So many things. But one thing you'll learn about me is I'm a straight freaking shooter, and you might not like me, and you might, and you might not. That's just the way it is. Right. I always tell people, if I'm not your cup of tea, put a little vodka and stir. Okay. Because that's just how I am. Okay. Why? Because I want to see my women succeed. And I know that you'll start with something today and it will maybe metamorphose into something completely different 6 months from now or a year from now, when you start to discover the truth about what you want to bring into the world. The women in my coaching program started with one idea, have ended with another, and they're so happy now because it aligns with who they are. They're not trying to create something somebody else has already created. And I'm not saying that we're like reinventing a wheel. If something works, use it. But you're unique to you. You're the only you. So because you're the only you and you're unique to you, then you are the only one that can create the business the way you want to create it, right? But if somebody tells you that you don't ever have to work or show up for work and you're going to make a lot of money because you don't have to show up, it's going to be very short-lived. Very short-lived. Now, you might be able to hit it first month, maybe first couple months, maybe you got this. But if you don't show up for you, and if you don't show up for the business, and you're not consistent, and you don't do, because you think you can sit on your laurels and it's all going to happen, I got another thing coming for you. Okay. There's people making big money doing all of this stuff for you. Okay. But if you don't show up, it don't matter what they do. It doesn't matter what they do. Because if you don't start thinking, okay, I'm building a business, I'm building an empire, I'm building a legacy. I'm not building an overnight success thing. Maybe you are. And if you are, I'm not your girl for that. I am going to tell you the truth about what it is you need to do. And when I tell you the truth, I'm going to be telling you whether or not that, this is going to take a minute, okay? You're not going to have everything to overnight. I just had my client was getting got on my WhatsApp, right? And was like, I can't believe it. This is working. I got a couple of clients. Yeah. That's called trusting the process. Okay? Because it's a process. Everybody can build a 6 and 7 figure business. It's just a matter of having the right people on your side and having the right systems and the right mindset, knowing that this is a legacy thing, not an overnight thing, right? So just make sure that if you are getting into the service-based business, whether it's coaching or consulting or anything like that you have the right heart and the right mind, and that you are aligning yourself with what it is that you want to bring out into the world. It is super important for you to have clarity of mind, okay? So that you can have a business that you're proud of, a business that you wake up feeling refreshed about and not drudged down, right? And I always think of focus and clarity. My morning routine is very, very clear. I get up in the morning, 5 minutes of stretching, 5 minutes of movement, 5 minutes of brain dumping, and I get everything out. Last night, I had such a download from God. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to bring this out into the world, right? Then I get up and I get my stuff together. I go and get my workout clothes on because it's time to work out. I get my magic mind. I take my magic mind so that I can be refreshed and have focus, okay? And then I go for the day, and everything is time boxed. Okay. I box my time. This is what I'm brain dump last night. These are my 3 top priorities. These are the times I'm going to do them. And I brain dump. Okay. And then I box everything up and I am focused for the day. I have to be. Otherwise, I'm everywhere because I am ADHD. So I am all over the place, right? And one of the things for me having ADHD is I'm impulsive. And so if I see something amazing come up, I'm like, ooh, that looks awesome. Oh, wait, that looks awesome. Hold on, squirrel, that looks awesome. And then nothing gets accomplished because I am going after the squirrel. Okay. So I wanted to just be really clear about the fast track of success lie because it's bull crap. Okay. You can be successful 100,000%. There's no way I can tell you can't be successful. You absolutely can be successful. I just don't want you being lied to. Okay. So I say all that to say, if you have not registered for the Women Who Lead Summit, you are going to miss out because it's free. And there's so much information on there for you to build a successful 6 and 7 figure business because we have the best coaches on there. Okay. So I want to make sure that you do not miss out on this. Okay. Another thing, pick this up. All right. If you're somebody who is looking to get your mind right and you want to have something in your life that you can take every day that has ashwagandha and adaptogens and vitamins and vitamin B3, 12, whatever, Magic Mind. Magic Mind. I have a link underneath because I love them so much and they love me that they were like, hey, Nina, what if we, partnered up with you and gave people 45% off of the bundles because you love our stuff so much? I'm like, that's a no-brainer. Of course. I've been taking this stuff for almost a year now. All right. Magicmind.com/straight talk Jan with 1 T, straight talk Jan, like January, because it's mental health month. And you get 45% off the bundle. And at night, yes, I take this. And I'm not going to attribute this to my, there it is. My evening elixir. I'm not going to attribute this to the download I had last night, but I will tell you that it relaxed my mind and I was able to pray, write, and listen. Oh man, the download I had last night was so good. Thank you, God, for that. Thank you so much. And listen how good God is. I said to God last night, "Hey God, can I be a little annoying and be like Gideon and, put out the blanket and if you wet the blanket, that means you are talking to me. And if you don't wet the blanket, is a metaphor." And I said, I really just want a Gideon experience where you tell me for real that this is where I'm supposed to be going. That's what I said last night, right? So today I'm interviewing this podcaster, Monica Hansen. And what does she say to me? Oh, I asked God for a Gideon experience. I almost fell out my chair. I just asked God to give me a sign, some sort of Gideon experience sign, and she literally brings up the Gideon experience like she knew what I was talking about. It was kind of like, "Whoa, okay, confirmation." Right? Let me tell you something. I I am so grateful. And I think that that's what has changed my life. I'm trying not to like cry, right? So we're pulling back. I am so grateful to God for everything He has done in my life. I am so grateful for the lessons that I have learned. I am so grateful to have breath in my lungs because I was almost murdered, as some of you know, many, many years ago from domestic violence, right? I was almost I was almost murdered. I have been homeless. I have been beaten. I have been raped. I've had a child at 15 years old. I've had so many reasons to stop. I've tried to take my life. I've done all of those things, right? And I cannot thank God enough for giving me the tools and the wisdom and the strength to get up every day and be so grateful for what He's done in my life because I shouldn't be here. I shouldn't be here. I shouldn't be here, but I am. And as long as I am, and as long as I wake up every day, my word of the year is impact. And I'm going to do everything I can to have impact in your life, in the lives of my family, and in mine. Because 2025 is here. It's a new year and a new way to look at life in a different way. And I'm going to make sure that whatever I have to do to come on here, even if it's every day and nobody's watching, God is watching. And I will always come out here to tell you the truth. And I'm going to always come out here to just say it how it is. And if you like it, that's amazing. And if you don't, that's okay too. But one thing I will always try to do to the best of my ability, right? Because I am human, is to always like expose things that maybe you've been falling for that have hurt you, being lied to, being deceived, being gaslit, all those kind of things. I don't like it. And so when I see that the industry has turned into this like playing people, and when I speak to real coaches who are out here really trying to help other people, right? And they can't even find a client because so many people are being lied to and deceived and pushed in so many different directions that these really good people, the good people that are actually out here with the skill sets, with the knowledge, right? With the want to, with the know-hows, can't even get or feel like they can't get a client because they've already invested how they show up or don't show up for themselves. And some of it is actually just being lied and manipulated, right? I mean, I remember spending hundreds of dollars on this website that said that they were going to build out a whole course program with all these courses on it. And I could pick the niche, and I did. I picked the niche, which was personal development, and I was supposed to get this amazing website. Well, the website never came. The place disappeared. My bank couldn't get my money back. So hundreds of dollars, bye bye. Hundreds of dollars, bye bye. Right? Why? Falling for shenanigans of easy, for falling for the shenanigans of the fast success, the fact that I would just have to give them my money and everything would show up easy, right? And building a coaching business is going to take a lot of your effort. It's going to take a lot of your heart. It's going to take a lot of who you are as a person. It's going to take you being vulnerable. It's going to take you being truthful. It's going to take you being somebody who is going to be willing to have critique and who is going to be willing to share and collaborate with others. And I want you to succeed, period. So that's my message for you today. I hope that that resonated with some of you. I see that some of you are watching. Thank you for watching because it's great. I'm so grateful, right? And I want to just remind you that if you want to get seriously get your day started right and then ending right, I, I couldn't recommend something more than I do with this. All right. So if you like performance and you want to have your mind right and you want to put good things in your body, then I want you to try Magic Mind and let me know what you think. You're going to get 45% off because they're so cool. Okay. So they gave me then, and actually this one is on the house. I'm literally just telling you to go there because I really love them. So it's magicmind.com/straight talk with 1 T, January. Okay. and get your bundle at 45% off. And then for those of you who are women and you want to be and download a bunch of information, I know some men have already told me that they're going to register anyway. Go right ahead. It's fine. Because it's all about coaching and it's all about mindset and it's all about business foundations and fundamentals and marketing and scaling. It is an event of the year and I cannot wait for you to be there. Like I said, I'm going to launch it off with a live with you so you could ask questions and all great stuff. I will be more than happy to answer any questions that you have. And then it's 21 days of an academy where you are going to get videos and worksheets and freebies and all kinds of things just to serve you in 2025 so that you can take this year by force. I cannot wait to hear what you have to say about the Women Who Lead Summit. So make sure you click on that link below. It's also in my bio. Okay. Make sure that you guys go get your magic mind so that you can perform. All right. And I can't wait to hear what feedback you have for me. But stop falling for the free, the fast stuff, the fast success stuff. You're worth taking your time. You're worth it. You're worth showing up for you. You're worth sacrificing what you need to make it happen. Okay. And you too can build a 6 and 7 figure business and not be lied to and manipulated and deceived. I love you guys so much. And I appreciate you for taking the time to be here. I am Nina Perez, and this is Straight Talk, no sugar added. Until next time.